Hi, Del Warren again, Kegel Training Center. Tip today is all about something you don't hear too much about, which is how far do you end up from the foul line and the length of your slide. Now typically a good rule of thumb is the length of your slide should be approximately a normal walking step times 1.5. So 1.5 times a normal walking step is a good starting point. So typically what I see is people will come off their second to last step and they'll be too far away from the foul line to get there, and they will end up sliding too much and end up with early release timing and too far away from the foul line. What that will create is a late release because they'll throw it over the foul line. The right shoulder will get in front of the left. The arm will turn. You'll have a little bit too much axis rotation, and you also put a tremendous amount of torque on your lower back and your knee. All right? The second scenario I see is that people don't have enough room to slide, and what will happen is they have to decelerate their body and not drive off that back leg as hard as they could. They don't get as wide as they could, and so the power and the speed and the energy you're trying to put on the ball has to come from somewhere, and now instead of coming from the body and the weight transfer, it's going to come from the shoulder. And typically a lot of times what you'll see is you'll see people come up out of the shot. You'll see people, when Gary Faulkner was here at our Weber program, he actually used to turn his foot so he didn't foul. You'll see all kinds of corrections. And typically you'll also see somebody end up really close to that foul line to where probably 2 or 3 times during a season they'll actually foul. So pay attention. It is critical how far away you end up. We recommend that you slide somewhere around the dots and the length of that last step so that you can transfer the weight, transfer your body weight to your front leg. You can get a good weight transfer. You can keep that right shoulder quiet. Your release will get better. All of your angles will get better. You'll have more ball speed and more rev rate. All the things that you're trying to get simply by looking at where you start your slide. I hope that helps.